welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a book review and I'm reviewing My Heart and Other Black Holes by Jasmine Warga. Now this book is about a girl named Azelle. I hope that's how you pronounce her name. If it's not, then I'm sorry. But it's about her, and she is a physics nerd obsessed with plotting her own death. She has had this really hard life and she's just tired of it, so she just wants to kill herself. The problem is that she doesn't have the courage to do it alone. So she signs up to a website where a lot of people who want to commit suicide go and just basically find other people to do it with. That sounded wrong. To kill themselves with. And she finds this boy named Roman, and it's basically their story going through this very hard time in their lives. And yeah, I'm not gonna tell any more about this book because it would spoil it. Now, I really enjoyed this book. It was such a good novel and I flew through it. I read it in a day, and it's one of those novels that you start and you can never put it down because so much happens and you're just so attached to the characters, and it's just amazing. I originally picked this book up because of its premise and what it was about, suicide, because I know that not many YA books talk about this theme, which is a very important thing to talk about. I think everyone should be aware that this stuff is actually going on and we should be doing something about it. So I was really interested by that. Now, the main themes in this story are sadness, depression, and of course, suicide. And I really liked how this book was very metaphorical, and it had this really interesting and kind of cool metaphor for depression. It described it as a black slug in someone's gut. Like when the girl would be talking about it, she would say, "The black slug is keeping me sad. It's not making me feel better at all." So I just thought that was really interesting and really thought-provoking. This book also dealt with family issues and problems like that. And I felt like that was really original for this book because I feel like many books don't have any kind of interaction with the main character's parents. So this one was really kind of interesting. Like, you could see the relationship between the mother or the father and the child, and I just really liked that aspect about this book. So this novel, I think, was very character driven. I mean, it had a nice plot, but the characters was the first thing that you needed to concentrate on because it was basically all about them and what they were going through. I absolutely adored all of the characters in this book, especially the main characters, Azelle and Roman. I thought they were built up so well, and you could just picture them in your mind and you could see whatever they were doing, and there was so much character development throughout this book, and friendship and love, and it was really sweet but really sad at the same time, and it was very emotional. I also really enjoyed the writing in this book. It was very fluid and it just sucked you in from the beginning. Like, I actually read one chapter and I was so intrigued by this because I was like, what? I need to know what happens. And the writing was very poetic, which I love because I also found many different quotes in this book. I'm gonna show you some. One quote that I really liked, I thought it was so sweet and just, I melted when I read it. It says, "You're like a gray sky, you're beautiful even though you don't want to be." I know that sounds really simple, but I just love that so much, and it reminds me a little bit of Tumblr for some reason. I don't know, when I read that, I just imagine Tumblr, which is weird, but... And then there was another quote. It's not really from characters in the book, it's by someone that they were reading about at school, but I really liked it, and it said, "The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell a hell of heaven." What the heck? It was just, I love this so much. I loved all the quotes in here. I only put like these two, because while I was reading the rest of this book, I wasn't at my house, so I didn't have my little post-its, but there were so many in here. You can go look them up on Goodreads. They're just so good and so poetic, and I just love them. So yeah, this was just overall a great debut novel by this author, which I will definitely pick up the next books she is going to write. I gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It was absolutely amazing, and I recommend it to anyone. Even someone who doesn't like contemporary. I think everyone has to read books like these, because these are some serious matters and everyone should be aware of them. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up if you liked. Subscribe if you want to see more. My videos are better than these. Reviews aren't really my thing, but I feel like I need to do them because sometimes I just really want to tell you guys what I feel about books, even when it's not done in the best way. But I'm sorry, you have to take me the way I am. And yeah, so that was my video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.